Back in 2010, former Texas Tech student Jeena Roberts got arrested for intoxicated manslaughter and intoxicated assault. Here's KCBD with the video.
I killed someone?
October 2010. This is where 54-year-old Linda Smaltz was killed by former Texas Tech student Jeena Roberts. Roberts was drunk. Police reports say she had a blood alcohol content level of 0.25, nearly 3 times the legal limit. Roberts, who's now 23, pleaded guilty to intoxicated manslaughter. She was sentenced to 15 years in prison.
I think being sentenced to 15 years in the Texas penitentiary,
It kind of looked like she doesn't have any remorse, doesn't it? Check this video out.
Asking you a question. That was not because of me.
It's because of the accident that you got into, ma'am, okay?
No, it's not. So if I wouldn't have said I was speeding, all right, and I was out of control.
We're investigating the accident.
No, listened to my question. So whose fault would it have been?
It would still be your fault because you were speeding.
And if I wouldn't have been quote-unquote speeding, and if I would have been going the speed limit, I would have lied out of my.
After she was found guilty, she was let go and was ordered to return back at a certain time to start her prison sentence. She didn't do that, so she bail jumped, which carries a charge of 2 to 10 years more federal prison. The judge ruled that she would get 7 years more added onto her sentence to run concurrently, so basically she got nothing. So I asked a few citizens around Lubbock, Texas, what they thought about that verdict.
Well, it just doesn't make sense, I guess it's, if you just don't want to report, you just don't report, you're not going to get punished for it, but, at the same time, it's a young white female with probably a pretty good attorney, I would think. I think it was a minority. They'd have gotten to 15 plus the 7, they would have gotten 22 years.
I think that's pretty sad. First of all, she killed somebody, so that's basically saying that a life isn't worth anything. And then she jumped bail, and then even when they arrested her, she tried to run after they arrested her, said she was running after her dog, but we know that's not true. I just don't think, it's not good for the city of Lubbock.
Hey man, once again, man, Lubbock, Texas, always show their colors, man, the good old boy system. If that had been a young brother or a young sister, college student, we wouldn't have got the opportunity to spend time with our families while on bail. We just had to stay in jail up until our trial. So, it's just, Lubbock just continue to show you what West Texas is all about, and it's, it's just time for a change. We're taxpayers, we pay bills, we go to school, we do the right things. Everybody's not a crook, and I just think it's time for Lubbock to show itself for what it is, man, and start treating everybody in all parts of the neighborhood, all parts of the city, the same.
There's a wonderful world of wobbly weebles, daddy and mommy, sis and brother too, helping your kids learn about the world we live in, doing the things families do. Lovable weebles are wobbling round, weebles wobble but they don't fall down. There's just nothing like them anywhere around. Weebles wobble but they don't fall down.